Hey everybody, it's Gail, and I actually have a redo for you. So, a while ago, I don't remember when, I showed you a dozen pot holders and this haunted looking fellow, the corn man, that I made from this booklet. This is Enterprise Yarn, which is what Lily Sugar and Cream is now. And this booklet is from the 1940s. And it includes a lot of pot holders, a lot of drip catchers, coasters, kitchen stuff. I am looking forward to sitting down with it again and making some more stuff soon. I hope. I have a lot of projects going right now, which is not untrue a lot of the time, but even more than usual, I think. But one of the things I made was this original corn man. This is the pot holder version, and there are 3 versions you can make. You can make this version, you can make a doll with like a little insert, so it's got like some squeeziness in the middle, and you can make a beanbag, which I did. So you will notice that they are slightly differently shaped, and there's a reason for that. And the reason for that is because there comes a point, like right after you attach the yellow to make the head, it says, oh, use this chart. Here's a chart for you. Just use the chart. We're not going to tell you anything else. We're not going to write any more down. The problem is the chart is not 1-to-1. So, yes, I figured out that like I just work stitches until the end of the row and then do the end of the row thing, and that's fine. But there's also color changes that are noted in here, and it's a little difficult to parse out. I have some difficulty parsing it out, and so what I did was I winged the head to a certain extent and got it up to a little point, which I think is very cute, and also I think matches the schematic pretty closely, although I think this is a little bit smaller. Like I think I need a couple more stitches, but I did all right. And then rather than trying to recreate it for the back, I just gave him a void to appear out of. So he is haunted. I think he became haunted the moment I finished sewing him up. I did not do the little hands or the little feet because I just was, I was kind of done with it because I had forgotten how much I didn't really understand the schematic for the head, and I got mad. But I do genuinely find him very cute with his little triangles for arms and his rectangles for his legs. I do like him very much. Now the face I did freehand because to do the eyes you have to do French knots, and I'm not good at French knots. I've tried. It's one of those things, it's like, well, if you learn French knots, you can do all of these, you can do this finishing work on some of these older patterns. I'm like, or I could just say fuck that. And I've landed on fuck that. But back to this little guy. So this is the beanbag, obviously, and I've had more than one person when I've shown them. 1, they've loved that he's horrifying, and 2, they have asked, is he filled with corn? He will be next time, because he should be. I think that's fantastic. But the other thing is I was looking at him when I had him finished, and I was thinking about, like, I want to do one that's, like, really correct and matches the pattern, like, because I like making him. I'm going to make another one. I really want to make one that is like actually pattern correct. And then I realized in the write-up for this guy, it mentions that before he was a corn man, he was Humpty Dumpty. So I guess he's like Humpty Dumpty's soul. I don't know. It's all very strange. But no, what I mean is that there was a Humpty Dumpty toy that they had put out previously, and then they changed the yarn color to yellow to make the corn man, is basically the difference. And so that got me thinking, Humpty Dumpty was like a top tier toy character back in the day. I've got several Humpty Dumpty patterns in books. And I was like, I bet if I go to Free Vintage Crochet, they probably have a Humpty Dumpty. And in fact, they might even have the Humpty Dumpty that this guy was based off of, and I was right. And here's the chart for Humpty Dumpty. It is a 1-to-1 chart. So it actually does match. It also has this great key that the other chart does not have. And so when I make this guy a third time and send him with no warning to my brother and sister-in-law, he will be made using this Humpty Dumpty chart so that his head will be the right size. And then, because his head will be the same size both times, because this chart is 1-to-1 and much easier for me to follow, he can have a front and a back where he's happy on one side and really mad at you on the other side. Very pleased. Very pleased. Yeah, so my big recommendation, if you want to make him, download the booklet. It's going to be linked in the basement. It's totally free. Do whatever you want with it. But then also I will link to the free vintage crochet pattern that has the chart on it so that you can use that as well. Because if you're like me and 1-to-1 chart's just going to be easier for you, you'll have that and you can make yourself a corn man, or you can, I don't know, make him red and call him Pepperman or whatever. You know, lots of things are shaped this way. He's worsted weight yarn. Like I said, Enterprise became Lily Sugar and Cream, so dish cotton, but like this is cotton up here, this is wool, more cotton here. Like, you can use whatever you want to make them, but if you want to make it easier on yourself, any of the Lily Sugar and Cream should work fine, because it's the same yarn as Enterprise. Isn't that right, Corn Man? I love him so much. Sean and I hit him around the apartment before we moved many times. I'm disappointed he did not yell, because I got really good with it. Yeah, I think that's it on the Corn Man. Oh, except for one thing. So I did a short right after we moved into this place where we had gotten all the art in the bathroom up, so I was showing it off because I have a creepy bathroom. And you would think that he would be in the creepy bathroom because he does match the aesthetic. He is not in the creepy bathroom. One, because I think it's funnier if he's just in the house somewhere. But also two, because I made another haunted doll from a 1940s pattern. 1940s was like top tier haunted doll time, by the way. Nice job, everybody. And they actually live in a corner of our dining room now in this vintage wooden high chair that I spotted at a yard sale as we were driving through our old neighborhood 3 weeks before we moved. I'm not kidding you. I made Sean up and buy another piece of furniture we had to move across the country. And I was right to do so. But yeah, so they hang out. Her name is Hazel. We'll be talking about her at some point, once she stops screaming. Can you hear it? Sorry, I am entirely too delighted to have things that look slightly uncomfortable in my house. You will notice they're not clowns. I have a strict no creepy clowns policy in my house. I don't mind creepy clowns, I just know it's a problem for some people. And I want to be a pretty good host. Pretty good because you will have to deal with the haunted dolls in my house. Okay, all of that being said, I think that's going to be it for now. So as always, if you enjoy what I do here, please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, all of that fun stuff. And I will see you when I see you.